Hey, welcome back, and Happy New Year. I haven't done one of these since December. It's kind of impressive. A lot of reasons, but don't worry about it. Um, it's nighttime, and this is episode 297, I think, if I've got the numbers right. I think so. Looks like the playlist says so. Um, and I've been thinking about something, somewhat undeniable. So this map, this LP, I guess, dates back to like August 2017. So I mean, call it 5 years. And in that time, I've had to restart the map a couple of times due to various elements of corruption. One time, I stupidly played a snapshot in here, and I had like a turtle, like that thing, but here. And that snapshot, whatever it was, it wrecked forever. The ability for turtles to breed or something, like it was stupid or whatever it was, and there was no, and I didn't have a rollback to switch to, so that was awkward. And I that was one of the reasons. The other time I blanked it for, can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about I had so much explored that the new the stuff we were getting in new versions was I'd have to go 10 kilometers out to find it, something like that. It's I don't know. I guess you could watch the whole thing if for some reason you want to. It's not. I don't know. I'm not quite willing to call it like cringy, but maybe. It was. It's been a close to 300 episodes of a couple of false starts, and then and then every time I do restart it, I do it in 111 because that way I get this environment after much, within a year or so after 111. The instead of just that island existing at startup, there's a big one kind of right where I'm pointing right now, and it wrecks the whole concept of this little isolated, an island without any trees. The closest tree is where that evergreen, the spruce tree is. It wasn't a spruce tree, but it's a. You have to swim half a kilometer to the north to get to your first bit of wood. It's kind of neat. Um, but anyway, so yeah, we should have. We're coming up on episode 300, which I think is probably going to be, well, obviously something of a milestone. That's usually when I do a world tour. Let's have some of these. And some of these, actually, because I'll probably want that. And some of these. Can I do that? I'll come back for that. Okay, whatever. What am I talking about here? Yeah, so I think we're in 118.2 right now. And all suspicions point to hitting 119 within the next 6 weeks. Like, common estimate is probably June the 28th, but it might be like the 21st or whatever. It could be whenever it is. Um, and that's going to change things yet again, which is good. I haven't really looked at 119 too heavily, in snapshots, or there's a pre-release now. But one thing I do know from looking at a snapshot is this map, this seed, wasted ink, changes yet again. Curiously enough, it for once in the history of ever spawns me exactly at 0 by 0 at sea level, but still, it wouldn't be all the way down in the ground. Which is neat. Oh, goody. But it there's so much different about it. We're getting frogs and whatever else. And which means at best I could do what I'm doing here and try eradicating large percentages of the whole map that we've explored that we aren't actively using, and then try to hope that having done that, it gets filled in with 119 stuff or even 118 stuff or anything after whatever version it was explored in, basically. So, because a chunk, and this is academic, a chunk is 16 meters squared, So it loads, although it loads differently now. Things are changing about that. It loads, and then whatever you load in it is there basically forever, unless you start a new map or do something editorial to change the map that you're in. There are options, but none of them are really very good. So yeah, I'm really kind of thinking it might be about time to just sort of wrap up this series, in fact, and just start with a whole new one, which I've actually already kind of, on my end, looked at. It won't make any difference in terms of release. This will go out before anything I've done there. But we'll talk about that one that it's more relevant. Also relevant, I have made changes on my end. This is actually the first time I've come in here since a couple of significant changes, which include my render distance right now is 32. I can show you that. I am maxed out on how far I can look, and I'm running at 2K because 4K is just kind of more than I need. It gets a little squinty in point of fact. I've got a laptop that runs it, and I'm not thrilled with it. Because let me in my game. I went ahead and kicked up some of my stuff here, so I'm doing a 3080. It's a 12 gig 3080 RTX. Now, if Java had the shaders of Bedrock, I'd probably do some really cool stuff. But it's just I'd have to get shader packs to do anything more than this, and I don't want to. Yeah, so I'm doing a little better. I kicked up from a GTX 1660S, so this is somewhat smoother for me, which I'm digging. So I can see farther. I can theoretically fly farther before the map loading hitching starts. I haven't really. I could try that in a minute. I'm just doing this because I can. It's something I've been meaning to do for like 5 years, so I'm doing this now. And that's kind of what I'm thinking is, of all of the, what kind of room do I have? Of all the various stuff that we could theoretically work on, let's have a look. Turtle Farm's done, build a damned house, that's in progress. I did a chorus farm somewhere. Witch Factory, God, so much work and for so little reason. Because a witch factory will get you basically... A witch factory is you find a witch out, which we have, that's handled. Dig out around it, at this point, possibly 128 meters in every lateral direction, and then plus down to like -64, just to make sure nothing else spawns in the world while you're there. And then you just have them drop, and gravity kills them, and you get, what, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, sticks, bottles. All this stuff that, like, the hardest thing for me to get hold of in that is, like, glass bottles, maybe? Redstone and glowstone I can just buy from, clerics, I think. So it's just completely redundant. I don't want that in there. Suburban Village just seems to, like, murder my processor. Every time I get any kind of... That's over... Can I see it from... Well, yeah, that's what that tree's about, is I've started a suburban village with villagers living... It's really nasty how... It just gets... It gets overcrowded. They produce iron guys where they shouldn't. I've had thousands of iron guys, golems, down in the ocean next to it there as a result of trying to do this. That's, I don't know, 50 episodes back, whatever, 100. It just doesn't work. Not on a map like this. Not where I can't fully control where things spawn. So that's awkward. I don't know if I care. Spooky Factory is that's Wither Skeletons. You basically button up, someone literally put down buttons on the ground as an option, an entire fortress in the nether. So nothing can spawn anywhere. It's probably best to do it in like a Soul Sand Valley or something. And you allow things to spawn, again, massive control issues. Things to spawn in a specific place, and then you do things to scare away piglins and deal somehow with blazes, which shoot fireballs at everything you're using. And ultimately, you manipulate Wither Skeletons into collecting in a certain place, sometimes through portals. And then you can kill them with abandon and get all their skulls and make all of the withers you want. But that's pretty ambitious, and I don't care very much. I actually just did something like that over and over in a Skyblock map, so I'm pretty burned out on it. Automated tree farm is lazy. It can be done. It's a machine. You can make it, but I can also just hit any tree I want with a hatchet and have it instant. It's fine. All Chiefs, I'm probably too late on some of those. I'm not sure. I might be. Really cool thought. Maybe next time I'll think about that. And these are all done, right? Yeah, so that's just... basically, it's about building a house at this point, which I can do over the course of, well, now 3.5 more episodes, or 3. Get it done over the next a couple game hours, basically, and finish off probably with like a world tour for episode 300, and then we'll just put an end to this one, start a whole new playlist for a whole new thing, and it's going to be cool. Which I happen to know for a fact, because again, I've kind of looked ahead on what I'm talking about, which I'm not exactly explaining right now, but you'll see, and I like it. It's good. It's a lot like this, but in a lot of ways so much better. It's amazing what I lucked into when I came up with a different seed to start up a survival map. So I'm going to fill in this ceiling here, because that's something I've been meaning to do since 2017, in a sense. And probably have to do some merging of ink and glass to keep going with the dark glass here. But I'll be back when I have that filled in, and we'll talk about something else. Hang on. Okay, that's done. Went up with way extra glass. Actually, that's fine, though, because we're still going to take out the walls I have wings on. I can't get back in the house now. I gotta go down here. I wrecked it. We take a nap because we're going to want to. Well, I don't know. Lighting conditions are way different now. This is like so overlit at this point, based against. It's no longer, this is a bright light, and then you go over here and it drops to whatever. On its way down to threatening to be less than 8 so that things can spawn. Now it has to be less than 1, which is significant. Or insignificant, however you look at it. Get off me. 10, 18. What is my frame? Well, so much for a better card. Okay, whatever. It's just busy, I guess. With that done, yeah, we could probably look at... I need to use these to make panes. I might have panes. Let's see if I have panes. Because I'm thinking of this sort of thing other places so we can see in from... And I guess as we go, we'll decide whether to throw in some... yeah, I have panes. Lose... I really don't need that. It's not helping with anything I have. Lose those. Give me these. It's wool. It's grass. I have mushrooms for some reason. Yeah, let's go... Probably wander around the outside, because I know the inside has walls where they are, and we just figure that out. If we were out here where I could see better... Would it be overkill to have this corridor with glass like that, or would it just look good? Because at that point, then you have to wonder, do I want it here? Like, right here. Probably not right there. The sun comes up over here. I'm trying to think how other people would do things who care more about this sort of thing. I could see having... Oh, right. That... There's a door back here, I think. It's been a while. Making this a glass wall might be weird with the, general shape of the whole... This probably could work. Then maybe not that, then possibly this. Which should be... If I look in here... It's whatever's... Mushrooms again. Yeah, like, this is a really boring... Well, there's nothing in it, but there's mushrooms, apparently. I don't know why there's mushrooms. I couldn't tell you. I didn't do it. Yeah, let's, If that were glass, that probably wouldn't be, because I think that opens on the corridor, doesn't it? Yeah. So we wouldn't want glass just looking into another room unless, well, we just wouldn't. We could have a door maybe going, but then this rounds the corner and becomes a bunch of space. So, yeah, let's go back outside and figure out a couple of things. I should have. Are there any? No. Seems like I used to have shulker boxes of stuff sitting around where I had to do something about it eventually. That's all concrete, which would be handy, except I'm going to get some back doing what I'm about to do. Let's just not care about that. I guess my one question, first of all, is if I'm back here and that's a big glass wall, which is fine, is it going to look terrible to have another one here and then one? The corridor one makes sense to me, kind of. Let's just try that. Leave. If I take that out, oh, grass, we have to think about that. If I put that in, no, that looks okay. It doesn't have to have a frame. I do have to consider, I might have to consider lighting, but I'm not sure about that suddenly. Because there's lights right there, and again, at this point, the light requirements make this carpet needless here. Oh, and then there's that. Which, I don't know, if it were a mall or something, that would be solid. It wouldn't be glass. It would be more like attic space for whatever weird. Not that you see malls anymore, but oh, I fell because I hate these things. Well, let's start with this and see what we get. Include. How weird is that going to get? You know, just. Oh no, that can't be. It could be glass, but it can't be this kind. Here's the problem: if I put this in, it's going to do this, which leaves kind of an air gap. Can I get in there, I guess? Let me go get one of the normal glass bits. And see if, you know, I already know the answer. I don't want it to be glass up there. There's no way to make it look good. Like, this is as good as it gets, and then I'm gonna have to put that carpet back. Which means I need these to get up there. Well, no, I don't. I can do this. Or, yeah, whatever. Give me that, and give me that. That should be okay. No, I can't get down there. Well, yeah, I got gold wings. That looks like, in fact, how many... okay, one, no, damn it. I thought I did something I didn't do. Get out. Where's the torches exactly? What happened to them? Oh, weird. Trying to get a sense of exactly how big this... I could go by those, but they're 5, so it's kind of hard to calculate corners, you know. And that. So if that's against the wall... Yeah, well, let's try that for a sec. Let's just go... Hi, and I still gotta do something about the ground being... Maybe I gotta do something about the ground being glass. I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna do this for a sec, hang on. Alright, that is what I could do. How weird does that look from inside? I didn't have a chance to look. I don't know if the cat's purring is being picked up, but I can hear it. Yes, you're... Oh, damn. Well, maybe. Okay, so the problem now is that the other side of this wall is the pool. And that's where you don't really want... that. First of all, there's an actual wall right there. I'd have to account... Well, no, that would just be solid because I put one against it from the outside, didn't I? That's the big... Yeah, this is the wall. Could be some... How weird would that look? I guess there's a way to find out now. I got a minute, let's find out. I still gotta replace the ground at some point, or it's just gonna be dirt. What I, let me in. What I wonder, kinda, is in this here, it would be right, and I hope it matches up now. I didn't actually process for that. But then it goes, well, that's okay though. I mean, things can be different sizes, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. Get back here and see what that is. If I like F1 this, do I get rid of my stuff? Okay. That could be okay, provided it should miss the door, I think. Because if that's on a light, that won't be, that will be, which means I can just dodge that or even just put it above the door, but like one, oh, I can do this. Let me, I know I'm right, hang on. Like 1, 2, 3, door, wrong. And then there, and then there. And I guess that's okay. So yeah, it's going to be like F1 though. It's going to be like, yeah, maybe. And when I get above the door, I can skip one and just put a little window up there, right? Like that. Or is that too high? It might be. No, that's fine. Let me do this for a sec. Hang on. Okay, so now if I'm across the room, yeah, it looks like that. It's weird, I guess. It's not really what I ever planned to do, but it's certainly something that could happen. And this whole wall, it's nighttime, probably could just be glass like in the front of the house. Hmm. L-L-L-L-L-I-L-L. Again, that's what that is. It's a weird font. Okay, swim and, up though. Go take a nap. I'm gonna go out front. I gotta put F1 back on. Remember to do something about the floors here. I think could probably just be, do I have that? Not handy. I gotta find some dark wood to put it in. Give me a sec. Might as well grab this tree and then just not put it back because it's gonna start interfering with the house being visible to anything. So get some wood out of this thing, and I just got done with 4 months of playing Skyblock, and only on the last day or so did I ever get a netherite hatchet. So this is really fast, and I'm surprised it's not ghosting on me. Let me get the, oops, let me get this down, hang on. Okay, ditch those. Probably couldn't throw those in there. I've got that if I need them for something. That's not where that goes. Sticks are just not part of the plan. I guess give me a stack of these. That might be all I need. The rest can just wait. So now I gotta go through in every spot where there's this. I'll just lose the dirt. I don't care very much. Oh, interesting. What was down there? Oh, okay, who knew? I guess I did. I kind of knew. I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, that's the whole basement, which is its own topic. Will take many, many, many hours to do anything about it, whether it looks good or not in the end. So it's going to be a thing. This is okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. This isn't part of the design, as I left my toys out. Put stuff away. Put things. Be right back. Oh, damn. Do I want to do wood there, or do I want to? Yeah, it's gonna look stupid without wood there. It's like I just put glass on the ground and called it good. No, we're not doing that. We're doing this. And back to pausing. Okay, however annoyingly, here it's actually concrete. And then here it's wood, which is a bit odd. And given that, I might actually... There's only so much I can look at at once because I have to go through doors to get back anywhere. I might rather do concrete in there, thinking about it. It looks good from this end. It doesn't look bad from the other end, but when you compare it to the front window, which I do want to be concrete, because otherwise it's just wood out exposed to the elements, doesn't make any sense to me. I think probably it should be this. Unfortunately, which means I have to do this again all over and with the hatchet this time. Hang on a sec. I could probably leave... Well, how disruptive would that look if I put some... Well, let's just find out. If that were actually cement, it would look like that. Does that look terrible? Does this look more... Neither really looks great, especially with that light there. It introduces a fourth element. Um, it looks like the walls were designed with the floors, which it might be, I guess. Yeah, why not? We'll do it. It's just gonna be... It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it. Oh. I'm gonna lose this door, aren't I? Yep. Give me back the door, and then I gotta figure out which side I was facing when I put that in. Is that right? I didn't even really look at it until now. It's fine, it's whatever it is. The only other door in this room, such as it is here. Which way does this go? That's... okay. Which way does this go, then? Okay. Yeah, that fits everything else. Why not? Concrete. Concrete. Compost. Alright, so now we have this, which fits the front of the house. Which I guess is okay. And then we have the same thing, but in here, and it kind of looks about right, I think. We go all the way, and it just keeps looking the same, which is what you'd expect. Go in here and turn around, and it looks a bit kind of motley, but it's cool, I think. It's fine. I like it this way, I think. Some of the light things happening with the glass there, that's dark, that is, and it's weird. But it's Minecraft. I mean, we're lucky we have this much. Close that, we're done in there. Where are we on time? Basically almost out. Oh, give me, I guess, give me more this stuff, just to have it. Let me go look at a couple of things, and I'll tell you what I found. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with the vertical lowercase l deal there. I think I'm just going to rip out this whole damn thing and put glass in, which I should be able to get away with. If I had glass where it goes. I don't know why there's two of those. I'm going to do it and come back. Hang on. So that's in place. Let me go inside and get some stuff. Hang on. I walked all the way around to get in here before this evaporates. I could have just blown a couple of holes in this, but whatever. So this looks like this, which, little fragile looking, I guess, although there is that support beam up there. And then out front at night, it looks like, I'm walking, like this, with trees in the way. And then during the day, it kind of looks a little more like this. And I'm guessing. I don't know what the hell anything is. And like this, with the sun up but not in front of me. Is going to be like that. Well, I certainly don't hate it. Alright, so if... where's the door? If I were out here... that wall is outside, so it could have glass there in places. I don't think I would quite do a big full wall of glass. That would just be... it'll look like, you know, in a high wind, the whole place just sort of eases over as the hinges bend. But, then over here is going to be the same thing. I kind of wonder if I want to... oh, and then there's that, though. Well, how many... and who knows, because I can't see anything. So, leaving that alone, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a neat idea. I don't know if I'm going to like the result. And what's in there? One sec. Never mind, I can just do this. Oh, what is it? Yeah. 1, 2. Hmm. Hmm. That might get ugly once you get somewhere. No, that's okay. 1 sec. If I have like that, what I can't decide is whether to do that. Well, probably that. But whether to have the stripe down the, like, that's fine. But then do I want also, I can't see, this, like just a big wide. And I guess the question at that point becomes whether, let me just break out a few things to find something out. 1, 2, 3, skip. Well, give me these. We know we want to get, oops, that, nope, still not. I'm out of time. I guess what I'm wondering is if I do 3 at a time like that, and that's there. How much does that not work? 1, 2, 3. So I don't have, I'd have to do, I could do that. Let me skip to 1 sec. If if the base is 1 and the upper beam is 1, then it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. That works fine. I'm going to do that real quick and come right back. I'm going to go make more panes, apparently. Okay, hang on a sec. There's that so far, and then I just do, and that's done. This is a bit weird. I could, without too much, do I have that? Let me in there. I could put a couple of actual glass bits there, I guess. Like this. Oh, probably 3 though, actually. It's 3 things tall. Well, I'm over time. I just want to get this done. Like that? I mean, how clunky does that look? It's different. It's different. Ooh, that's horrible. I'd rather just have the white stuff there, actually. I think. Which might not be the worst plan. How does that look from it? Because that's going to line up with the edge of the thing anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that. Put stuff away, be right back. Pick up these if I can. And tear this down so I can see what I'm doing. Perhaps. And what do we have? Yeah, and then 1 more of those, which I could probably, yeah, just go do. So 1 sec. And that, you know, there's a thing up there now. These are cheap. I can get them back. How's that look? At night. There's a lot of things, whatever. Bed could probably be somewhere useful. Can't see. And in the daytime, it looks like this, which, you know, and then from the inside, it would be, more like, get my blocks back, because these are expensive. More like kind of that, I think. And that's sunset side, that's west. Could do it over here. I don't know if I want to. I might leave it for the, you know. however metaphorical, integrity of the place. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's good. Why not? So, let me get back to where my starting point. Hang on. All right. Well, so there's the house. Whoa. Going by really fast. Yeah, I can live with. Oh, I might want to consider whatever's going on here. Again, that might be just a wall that doesn't need to be dealt with. It's just fine as it is. Turtles and stuff, and I've got my mudkip somewhere probably, unless they evaporated somehow. Are they in there? Yeah, I see. Yeah, two of them for sure. Okay, cool. Put that away, and I'll restock stuff while I'm gone. Not recording, but yeah, well, there. So we did some windows. Let it never be said we don't. Get in the thing. Okay. So I'm gonna go F1 again because the sign, which is important, they tell me so you have to do that or else you don't because it's not a cop. Over time, but whatever. All right, so I'll get out of here. Probably work on that a little more. God, I can really see everywhere, huh? Get some more done, and see you next time in like episode 298, I guess. And a couple more, and we're done. So, see you whenever. So, bye.